Hello, I'm Kyle. I decided to make this video very last minute, very quick, and I just want to get my thoughts out because I have some thoughts about my new Blu-ray of Spider-Man No Way Home that I just purchased today. I purchased it at Target because Walmart did not have any of the Blu-rays out, so I had to buy the regular version, not the Walmart exclusive that I wanted, but the regular version at Target. Um, I have a great love and respect of getting Spider-Man movies on physical media. Honestly, like my very first introduction to Spider-Man was buying the VHS at Walmart back in 2002 when the first movie came out. Um, Ever since then, I've had my own stories, and I remember all the times I got my own Spider-Man movies on physical media, whether it was the Amazing Spider-Man, which I got on Black Friday, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I got, I believe it was the night of a big school event for my freshman year of high school. So there was a lot of memories to be had about the Spider-Man um, DVDs and Blu-rays. Spider-Man 3 I actually got on Halloween, I believe. So I had a bit of excitement getting No Way Home, and I got to show my mother the movie for the first time because she doesn't go to the theater much anymore, so she loved it. But what I really want to talk about here is the Blu-ray itself and just the basic like special features and a somewhat review and a discussion I want to talk about regarding physical media. As you can see, I am a collector of physical media. Behind me, I got all of the MCU films, including the Spider-Man films with Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. And I think that physical media is just great, and I love collecting it and all that stuff. But the big issue with physical media lately has been the lack of special features on physical media. Specifically, the lack of deleted scenes, the lack of audio commentary, the lack of substantial features that used to be very, very common on DVDs and Blu-rays. In the case of this film, it offers your fair set of, as they proclaim on the box, over 80 minutes of special features. And this includes bloopers, gag reels, a alternate reality Easter egg featurette, and a bunch of other featurettes. It's great they have featurettes. And some of the featurettes are pretty interesting. Some of them are talking about what it's like for all the actors, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, to act in this series of films and to basically grow up together. And these are some interesting things they talk about. They talk about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's experiences playing Spider-Man next to Tom Holland, and the expected features that you would see on this. Unfortunately, this Blu-ray does not feature deleted scenes, which is very strange because on the featurettes, they have behind-the-scenes footage of deleted scenes. So that's not available, so we can't really see any deleted scenes on here, even though they show some deleted scenes on the behind-the-scenes footage. They don't feature an audio commentary, which is not surprising because it's John Watts and it's Spider-Man, Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, the Homecoming trilogy, whatever you call them. None of these films have audio commentary. They are the only MCU films, aside from Black Widow, that do not have audio commentary. I really want them to have it, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's because John Watts doesn't want to do it, if it's because Sony doesn't want to do it. It's a huge thing that we don't know about, but I wish they had audio commentary. One of the biggest disappointments, though, is just the lack of features on here, because even though they do have 80 minutes worth of features, as they proclaim, they don't have the features that I want to see. And they don't go into what was it like when they developed the film? Like, where did they come up with the idea of multiple Spider-Man? Did they get inspiration from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? In fact, there isn't a single mention, aside from the Easter egg featurette, of Miles Morales being mentioned, but there's not a single mention of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I would argue is probably one of the most important films that got this movie made. They don't even talk about the movie. They don't show any like scenes from the film at all. They don't go into one of the things I really wanted them to go into, which was I wanted to see like an hour featurette of Toby, Tom, and Andrew. When you see them on the featurette they have on this disc, which is called like the Spider Panel, it is great. It is so much fun to watch. You love seeing Tom and Toby and Andrew talking together. They're so good together. Unfortunately, it's only 7 minutes long. And by the time it ends, it's like when you're just thinking it's going to start. Like, you're so engaged, you're like, oh my God, I can take a whole 2-hour movie of this. But it just ends. It's not long enough. It doesn't feel like they, I think, put as much into this Blu-ray as they could have. And it's very weird because now I want to talk about the overall discussion about physical media. Lately, we haven't been seeing, in a number of years, the exact physical media bonus features that we want to see. Documentaries, like hour-long featurettes. This is something of the past. But what's strange is on Disney Plus, we have this situation now where they're releasing these featurettes called Marvel Assembled. Marvel Assembled is like, at the time when it was first pitched and premiered, it was like 40 to 50 minutes long. Now it's gone up to like an hour and a half, almost feature film length. It is really, really interesting how much they have been able to pack into this documentary series, and they are wonderful. I highly recommend anyone interested in behind-the-scenes features go onto Disney Plus, look up Marvel Assembled. They've done it for all the past couple of MCU movies and MCU shows going back to WandaVision, and they are great. I just watched the Shang-Chi one, and the Shang-Chi one is outstanding. But those are features that would be amazing on like a Blu-ray disc, on a 4K disc, but they're not available on these. And it's almost like they have now moved the special feature documentary stuff to that platform, to Disney Plus. So one of the reasons why I bought No Way Home on Blu-ray was because I was eagerly awaiting to see features like that on this disc. But we don't get that. We get the standard, featurettes, and they don't give us as much as we want. And I really, really hope that I don't know, like, we get more featurettes for Spider-Man No Way Home. And I was on Twitter tonight, and I was seeing people talking about a possible extended version of the film, and I don't know exactly whether that will be possible. We have not had that many extended versions of comic book movies. We haven't really even had many extended versions of any movies lately. Like, this is something that has also become a rarity with the decrease of physical media out there. But I want to see more features. I'm making this video just to, say, if anyone listens, that as a fan of Spider-Man, as a fan of these movies, I want to see more features. And I want to see more of these interviews with Toby and Tom and Andrew, if they have them. Because I bet they interviewed them hours worth of footage, I could assume. Like, I don't think that they just shot 7 minutes of footage. So I really think that there is footage to be had out there, and I really hope it gets released, because who doesn't want to see these guys? Who doesn't want to see even more of Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe and Jamie Foxx. I love hearing them. So hopefully, if we get more physical media in the future, hopefully they put some more um, stuff on there, because lately it just feels like they haven't been putting as much. Even when they say there's over 80 minutes of special features, I really hope that they're worth it, because I mean, I don't think that this is a ripoff. I don't think it's a bad deal or anything. Like, I'm glad I bought this. I'm glad I get this movie on Blu-ray. I can put in my collection, and I'm also glad because the presentation of this film looked great on Blu-ray. But I don't know, like, I was personally a bit disappointed with the special features, because I wanted to see deleted scenes. I wanted to see commentary. I wanted to see more minutes of interviews. I want to see the concept of this film become translated to the screen through a documentary. I want to see, why are they making this film? What is their purpose? What is their comic book inspiration? Kevin Feige is a wonderful, wonderful interviewer, and interviewee, and I want to see more of his process with this film, more of Amy Pascal's process with this movie, because I remember watching even the Amazing Spider-Man special features, and the Amazing Spider-Man special features, like, they were really, really good, really, really good, and hopefully we get more of these. I think Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, if I recall, I haven't looked too much into the special features of that film, but some of the ones I did watch on there were pretty good. So hopefully at one point we might get more of these, but like, as a fan right now, I just want to say that I want to see more of these special features. And I really hope that we see more on physical media, despite it being a dying form of media. So let me know your thoughts. Did you get Spider-Man No Way Home on Blu-ray or 4K or DVD? Let me know what you think. Did you like it? Are you happy with your purchase? Do you want to know anything else about the disc? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.